Obviously, Kevin Durant, you know, he is what he is when he gets that good look. And that's just going to school there by number 35.
Already a half dozen points, and yeah, you know,
this season that this Rockets team didn't lead at all during the course of a
free throw attempts, and you see him right there. Watch him spin baseline away from that second red shirt. It's an easy.
over in the basketball, and the Brooklyn shooting 37, and Kevin Durant is on fire.
Oh, that time he just said, rookie, just step back. This is gonna hurt for a minute, but I'm going to show you.
Against the defender to take away their ability to block shots like that last offering over Hasheem to be
Cody Zeller.
Oh, nice move by Durant.
Well, you know, Quinn's been good, so we got to make a decision there on what to do with the roster. We have obviously 15 guys right now.
That's what Livingston is doing. He's pointing to Iguodala. Go to him. He's got house on him. Step back position.
But he's small, and this guy's one of the elite scorers. That's just a incredible
Holiday trying to stick with KD through all those screens. A turnaround for Durant.
On him, back to Curry. Capella. 1-footer. This is Durant.
Help defense that is for the steal.
Curry goes flying as Durant. Remember, he went for 54 against Brooklyn the last game of the regular season.
Harris was in camp with Oklahoma City.
20s. Devin Harris again struggling with the mismatch. Durant over.
Adams slips it down to Kevin Durant. The turn and gun go.
So what do you want to carry over against?
And so you got to hit him on the butt and say, hey, good shot. But nothing you can do with that one.
Durant one-on-one with Anderson. Gets into the paint, off one leg.
And the Pacers have a 16-15 one-point advantage. E. Smith guards Durant. Step back by Durant.
Got 36 a couple weeks back. He was 2 of 4. He went to the basket an awful lot.
DLC challenges space and uses the elevation.
And what they're looking for here is Boston going to eventually give help? If so, now you'll start to
Team tonight.
Durant posting on Holiday. Davis comes over. Durant.
The first three goes down for Kevin Durant. Of his height on Smart. He is feisty though, but to only roll. Well, maybe it'll really shots for Lou Dort. Now Durant trying to back down Jalen Williams.
He played in 9 of the games so far in these playoffs. 9 of the 17 Durant off the game. Sean Livingston. Avery Bradley guarding Durant. Bradley just 6'2", Durant off one.
Oubre guarding Durant here. You know, he wants to go, you know that. That's the most unstoppable.
They always seem to give you something special in the fourth quarter.
Durant.
Pushing a minute left. Oklahoma City down a point. Here's Durant with 5 to shoot. Working on Mayo. Step back, Durant.
He was terrific in the second half, particularly the end of the third quarter at Detroit on Friday. Durant.
Ibaka with a gentle hook. And that was a similar play to what Durant wanted to do on that.
You can bring the same effort, but you have to raise it a level every single quarter.
Durant isolation against Finney-Smith. Durant off one leg. Durant gets a touch way outside. Durant working his way in.
Off in uniform tonight. No Jamal Murray, no Nikola Jokic. One leg. Aiden Ivey now with a dozen. He hits both free throws. Durant against Boyan. Step back.
Blagic. Durant at the foul line. Had to back off. He's got 4 fouls. Smartly, KD goes right into his body.
It was the other way around last time down the floor. I think the first time through the league is going to be intimidating.
About the threes in Golden State. They led the NBA in three-point made shots last year. Rose Pachulia.
1,077.
Durant.
Here, man. You just got to give him time to get warmed up.
Is that what it's all about?
Yes.
Washington now at 46% from the field. Durant. Fade. Dazzler.
Draymond Green to Durant. Shoots up.
They get 15 a game, which is 4th in the NBA.
Lower leg, Achilles, foot, ankle issues. Durant, gorgeous step back. Kevin
Durant, a fall away.
Into foul calls.
Durant against Holiday.
Plays him tough.
Shot clock at 10. Durant. Step back over Matt.
Durant off the bench and has played very well. Shot the ball very.
Durant. Big height advantage there on George Hill. And again,
Kyrie Irving, a beautiful cut. Got himself open for that easy two. Durant battling as Tucker went down. Durant is able to hit. Tucker was trying to draw the foul.
He is their best facilitator, their best playmaker.
Durant having a great year. He scored 25 or more in every bar through the first 7 games for Golden State. Durant against Holiday, using his height advantage.
He's one of the top 3-point shooters ever.
Durant working on the rookie. This time a year ago was setting up the.
And they're going to have an early morning arrival, but a couple of days off before they crank it back up against.
That just over the half-court line, Kevin Durant gets to switch with Brook Lopez. In the 49 points the other night, it felt like there was a lot of that play.
Burton, B. Smith, and Matherin.
They're going after this matchup. You're going to have to, at some point, you may have to double this.
Durant on the baseline, turned the other way.
Of these contestants who shoot at the end of
Durant isolated on the far block against Nick Gill.
Playoff high for Hood in this 2018 postseason. Durant lead.
Durant.
He's in double figures. And Mike Budenholzer wants a timeout as the lead goes back up to 8.
In your era, what do you remember most about his dynamics?
The human highlight reel. I love him.
Durant cutting left and right, spinning.
Durant wants it against O'Neal. 9 to shoot. Trying to create some space. Durant. Conley came over on a double. Durant,
who has had a sensational playoff run. 1 assist shy of a triple double.
Curry. They switch it with Aminu. And out leaves CJ on Durant for the.
In his career, started 4 regular season games this season. Here's Durant.
Has the mismatch on him. It's George Hill. Waiting for some space. Rises.
Once again, Dion Waiters coming through. Durant over Livingston. Rebounds for Leonard. Durant has scored the last 7 points for the Thunder. Again over.
Powell deflects the ball right back into the hands of Durant.
Denver hasn't turned the ball over. They have 8 assists. Jokic has 5. Kevin Durant is 0 for 5 from the floor. Working here on Christian Brown.
Porzingis with him making that last jump shot.
So Avdia once again trying to guard Durant. Durant.
Only 15 free throw attempts between the two teams.
So now this is what Anthony went through last week with Luka
on the wing. Nets have made 6 of their last 8 from 3 after a 1 for 8 start, yet they trail still by 10 in the Nets midway through this.
And then when we end up getting him, Kevin was thrilled about it. He's known him a long time since Quinn was much younger.
Best that I heard come from KD is the fact that, you know, you're the MVP and you go.
Did a nice job hitting Durant with a mismatch. And scores. Went right at Oladipo. So Kevin Durant now with 7 points.
You got to give the people what they want.
Like this, where they look like last year's team, and others where it's been such a
3-point makes in the 2008-9 season to 100.
We're tied at 46. Sumner on a bounce for Durant. Turn, fire.
You say something, you let it go. If you carry it on continuously, it just doesn't play out well.
11-point lead in Game 1. Game 2 was a wire-to-wire victory for Golden State. Kevin Durant.
Butler's got a reply for Big Blue.
Those mental lapses, stopping some.
I want to know the other 4 starters. I want to hear from them.
Durant shoots over Holiday once.
See if they double. No. Now here comes Collison, and Durant says.
Get on the way to the basket.
Butler defending.
Lakers up 18 with 4 minutes to play. KD.
His effectiveness just has not been at the same level because the Thunder has paid such attention to the Nuggets' talent for the fast break. Durant.
Coming up on 2 minutes to play in the third. Durant spinning it.
Durant to that left hand, to the right hand.
5+ for James Harden. That's the type of impact he's got to have here on the road.
Nice move by cut and dime from Kevin Durant. Durant with the left hand pulls up from
13 for Zion Williamson. Claxton hands it to Durant. Jones trying to shade him. Durant, that's an impossible angle.
As good as anyone in this league.
Butler draws the assignment on Durant. This is where Butler made his name early on in his career. Good defense. Better.
And Malcolm Brogdon have cleared protocol.
Did he line up? Along with Karan Butler, Reggie Jackson, Thabit, and Durant, who's going to work.
shot clock down to 4.
Kobe Bryant is defending Durant with a chance to tie.
One of the great burgeoning stars here in the NBA, finished second in the league in MVP balloting last year and
Had that ball in his left hand almost much the way.
Baseline over rebounds for Jarvis Bardano.
But it was James Harden and Terrence Jones supplying the offense. There's the fadeaway by Durant.
I think Durant is one of those rare players.
So long there was talk about the dynamic duo. This is a terrific trio. You have to put Ibaka in that category with both Westbrook and Durant.
Oh, no, I'm from New York. We don't share desserts.
No, I said that. You wanted to share the dessert. That was like
alone. Those are the kind of plays you're going to need all game long.
KD working against Bridges.
He's so tied together offensively with Steph Curry. That's not a set play. Just recognizing the overplay and finding him on the back.
Darren's really learned how to pick his spots at the highest levels as a head coach.
The Harden, Durant, Collison, and Muhammad. Turnaround, Durant.
Fading over Brogdon.
The ESPN nighttime Christmas doubleheader starts next. Over on ESPN.
Picks up Durant. Ginobili has got Westbrook. Durant isolated with Green.
Step for a tie game or even take a lead. So the next run's huge. Who's it going to be? Golden State or Utah Jazz?
And Kevin Durant, a little turn. Yeah, TJ's got to navigate that screen better.
Times found a home in Golden State. Sean Livingston. Turn around. NBA season. He's working on a career high 8 games and 10 points or more. Scores on his.
Williams on Curry. Now it's Brown on Durant. Durant going to work. They clear it out. They'll turn around.
Patience and the lineup changes and the different roster moves.
Again, it's easy to coach.
Monty Williams had the Suns fly here a day early. They got here Thursday. Were able to practice Thursday and Friday. Just trying to get themselves physically right.
Didn't allow a single 30-point quarter by the T-Wolves in that win on Wednesday as Durant gets to the big.
Marcus Aldridge, draft day for Tyrese Thomas, one of the worst in the history of the Chicago Bulls. Wow. Fadeaway.
Thunder down 5. They go right back to Durant. Working against Aflalo, a good defense. What I'm talking about right here. Aflalo, you can't really play it any better than this. You force him to the baseline. The hand is there.
That's his second from downtown. Durant spinning.
Turner checking Durant. Magnificent here in the second half.
Yeah, you see Durant got to get.
Score. He won it. Durant again with a mismatch. Spins away.
Getting an all-star vote, and it's unfortunate for him, but we're thinking and praying.
But I'm going to say that
Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. And oh, by the way, the guy's 7 feet tall.
got a great round of applause from the fans.
Sumner in. As Nick Nurse mentioned, he said the unfortunate thing with Watanabe when he was with
Durant has George Hill. Mismatch there. James looking to help. Durant spins the other way.
Durant is now played by by Eric Gordon. Shoots up.
Heard him say, "I'm pleading to you."
Yes, I heard that as well. Durant back in, turn around.
Durant driving on McDaniel, spinning, baseline shot is up.
Getting that starting lineup, but Murray, when he sees that basket go through, he is confident.
Nice if that guy in the corner would back cut and give him a better passing.
Not far off from him. I mean, he's got a little ways to go, but if he continues being a starter and playing, he'll get there at some point. But that.
What's impressive about Denver from an offensive standpoint is their spacing. Their spacing is beautiful.
Damon got the ball from Claxton.
Durant backing down over Stevens. The roll.
Durant trying to get the foul, knocks it down. Tie game.
Durant on a fading shot. Irving against Hero. Now Durant, Highsmith defending him. Highsmith thrown right into the fire tonight. Starting one of the games.
Holiday back on Durant. Single coverage. Durant gets into the paint. High arc.
He'll miss 4 or 5, and that's one of the reasons why he shot 6 for 16 in that first half.
Zarba says, I got hit on the elbow. Durant in the mid-post against Middleton. Rising up over the
time that they go in deep, something good happens. So it'd be nice to see them get back and stop taking all of these mid-range.
Bang in the bucket as Butler fouled Durant, fading back, and Kevin's up to 22 now.
That was a beautiful.
73 win Golden State, 67 win San Antonio.
Because you're not going to be there in the first round, or at least most of it.
The Maverick turnover. Westbrook and Durant trying to get going with a surge before halftime. Kevin got a bump, got a basket.
Mainly because on the move, watch on the move, you're going to see Marion's going to try to strip him. So he tried to.
Gilchrist seems to be rounding into form. And I'll tell you something. You might want to think about giving a little consideration to Josh McRoberts.
James Harden. It's Durant.
Durant has George Hill on him. Huge height advantage.
Able to get the scoop. Durant with the mismatch.
He should have. It's because of that speed and the quickness that he has in moving. But what we're continuing to see tonight is his touch to go along with it.
Hustle plays. Getting on the floor first.
Who finds Durant.
Durant against Duhan.
A mismatch against Durant here. Holiday making him work.
Off the screen. Wade on him. Wants to use the height advantage. Gets in the paint.
It's Vinny Smith defending Durant. Durant to the
first foul. Durant guarded by the smaller Holiday. Here's Durant.
Where did she go to school?
Virginia.
I saw that little Virginia convention. That's why I bring it up. I just thought it was interesting.
Here's Durant. Holiday draped all over him. Durant leads in.
Defense, right?
Durant guarded by Tucker. KD, couple of fakes in his Gucci bag.
A first half double-double. 14 and 10. KD with the easy spin.
The bench came in. All of a sudden, Meeks doesn't get to play. He said Meeks just cheered and made sure.
Holiday able to slide and beat him to the spot. Durant just taller, able to elevate and connect.
Oh, spin and a beauty by Durant. Wow.
And that's just too late.
Robertson scores from 3.
Down 7 points here.
Hill had slipped below 10 points per game.
Where will Oklahoma City get their offense now that Westbrook's down? Durant started when he first took over. The whole motto is improve every day. And the star player is so motivated.
They're on a 13-2 run. This is just too easy. Too many dribbles and length of Clark, and then the back end against the smaller Bryant. Wire.
Lalo averaging 21 points a game. He has scored 8 here in the first half. Durant
here in the last couple of minutes. Durant by himself.
Williams, he's a good shooter, but you would much rather have your opponent dribbling into shots rather than catch and shoot opportunities.
Durant going to work in the post. And one for KD.
Batum set Durant's argument there when the officials came out to be peacemaker. He said, hey, this is just basketball, man. We're just talking. I think exactly what you're talking about. Here's Durant. Jaylen Brown shading. Durant one-on-one with Tatum. Easy catch.
Game in game one. Yeah, he was huge in that one. The last game until late, he was really games 1 and 2, but so far just been on.
Last couple of games.
He has intermittently. He's got
Second.
He's got an NBS designation, natural born.
Durant guarded by Ariza. Makes the turn.
Look for what Scotty Brooks talked about. Our defense has been good enough to keep us in the game. Just keep hanging around. He is. Woof. Kobe gets caught with Durant on this play, and Durant does a smart thing. Kobe goes for the steal, and he just sort of...
With a 6-point lead, their second time. Durant.
Who's also missed 5 shots. Trying to guard Durant. Kevin.
37% from 3 on the season. Durant has size on Hart.
Durant backs in, shoots over JR's.
I'm loving it. And he got fouled on the play, too. As there was a lot of contact.
12, Westbrook.
Right there. Collison with the assist, and Durant finds 2 more. Yeah, love it. Here comes a mismatch. Tony is trying.
Shooting this year, the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Durant, rises up above
Durant, and that is a losing proposition.
Now, let me tell you why that's a bad play. It's a great play. He's going to hit that shot 80s as you see the beautiful points.
Westbrook and Durant in a 2-man game. Tate puts his hands on Rondo's hips as he tries to turn the corner. That is a foul. Down to score.
Oh, okay. He's got a mismatch with Jameer Nelson on him. You see the results. I'd be screaming for the ball too, partner.
Durant with 13.
Durant. Some games last year with that broken foot.
I still think he's the most unique player in our game.
Free throw line jumper.
Boston, second place finish the year before that. That's the series you're talking about. The second round against.
Shooters on the floor for Phoenix. Durant. There comes the double team, trying to get it out of his hands quickly. Durant's going to fire anyway. And by Kevin Durant.
They better get their defense going.
Durant spins, jump shot.
Beat people off the dribble. You haven't seen him play at the center position often.
Beats the NBA in blocked shots, so you get one off in there. That's good.
So Nick Batum, who had to run around and chase